I'm Ellen Spencer, principal of the wonderful Belle School, and it is with pleasure and pride that I stand here before you today to kick off our NetSchools laptop project. Normally in Ravenswood, we're often portrayed in a less than favorable light in the newspaper, and this is an opportunity for you to see firsthand some of the really wonderful things that go on in our school on a regular basis. We have some of the finest teachers, wonderful supportive parents, and certainly very, very bright, capable students. I just wanted to say that this story, which I think has been nothing short of extraordinary, having 416 students with laptop computers, began with one Dr. Charlie Knight. And she'll have an opportunity to speak with you in a little bit. But she had an abiding vision that these students deserve the best. And when I first came to this district and I saw Belle School, about maybe 10, 11 years ago, it was not as nice as what you see now. And she had a lot to do with all of that, and the fact that we have a joint use library. And we have a wonderful librarian, Judy, Judy Fagerholm. And we're sitting here in Ravenswood, which serves two communities, Menlo Park and East Palo Alto, doing things that I think Palo Alto is trying to do, getting laptops and a joint use library. And here we are, best kept secret. I just wanted to say that I started in the district at the Technology and Science Magnet School. And I had always had this notion that it would be really nice if our students could have laptops. And we came very close to that. It didn't happen in '96. And I went out of the country for a couple of years, and then I was assigned to Belle. I'm really thrilled to be here. And I met Sue Allen. Where's Sue? I think Sue had been working here for about a couple years before I came, just as a volunteer. We now have convinced her to join the payroll part-time. But she was our technology person. She came with a lot of experience. And Sue introduced me to one Tom Greaves, who couldn't be here. He was with the NetSchools. He is with the NetSchools Corporation. And this is a story about connection. So I met Sue. Sue introduced me to Tom. And he talked to me about this dream that I had a long time ago. And so with Tom's help, and with the help of the Honorable Anna Eshoo, and many, many other people, because Anna Eshoo, who unfortunately had to get on a plane this morning, we really thought we had changed the date for this many, many, many times. She had to be called back to Washington, but she co-authored a bill that allowed, I think it was about $1.5 million to be shared with 7 other schools for one-to-one e-learning. And then somehow the digital village came onto the scene. This is Hewlett-Packard, and their philanthropic arm is supporting 3 projects, and we're one of them. And this is East Palo Alto. We're the education arm of that digital village. And Janice Evans-Page, where are you? Janice is going to speak to you in a few minutes, I think. And so Hewlett-Packard came in with a lot of resources. But again, we have had so many people helping us, like Cisco Systems and the Rotary Clubs. And we have the Peninsula Community Foundation and the Community Foundation Silicon Valley, Peninsula Partnerships. Actually, when I say these things, you guys should stand up. Peninsula Partnerships. Come on, Mary. We have the book bag the children take books home in grades K through 3. And that was largely, that's one of the projects that the Peninsula Partnership funds. And I don't know if he wants to be recognized, but the person who's been a big supporter of that book bag foundation, is here. Would you want to stand up and wave? Mr. Bohannon. We're really happy to have him here today. Symantec. Where's Aaron? Aaronito. Aaron, stand up. Symantec has really been helpful to us, very helpful to us. The whole city of Menlo Park, from the police chief and all of the police people that have come on campus to help us out, and Nicholas Jellins, the mayor, and I don't see him right now, but so many good things have happened for us from the city of Menlo Park. And Diane Rapley, would you just wave, because you're from NetSchools? All the NetSchools people, kind of just stand up or wave. They have really been, this is a very comprehensive organization that has helped us. Okay, I hope I have it, Microsoft, all of our partners in the Digital Village. I don't know, is anybody from the Digital Village here? I couldn't, who? Mookie, where are you? Oh, great. Big technology person. He happens to be married to one of our teachers. So we're very happy to have, this is about connections, I told you that. At any rate, I just wanted to thank you for coming to share in this wonderful kickoff, because we've seen the students with these computers for about a month, and we've seen just we have marvelous pictures to show how engaged students can be in the classroom. And they're going to, after we finish all of this, you're going to get an opportunity to go back, find a child, and just start to interview a child or some children about how they feel about this particular project. At this point, before I introduce Dr. Knights, I wanted to have some student speakers come up. So they can all come up and they'll tell you what they feel in a few minutes. So Justin, where are you? Seisha, Addie, Paul, Jesse, Kenesha, come quickly.
Hello, my name is Adilena Nunez and I'm in the 7th grade at Belle School. I love to type and I've always wanted a laptop. But even though we don't get to keep them, they have made a great impact on our school. Everyone was very anxious to get them, and once we finally got them, we use them every day now. When you walk into a classroom, everyone looks much more studious and much more professional. For some people, it's harder for them to separate them from their laptops because somehow it seems that it's glued onto their hands. These laptops are really great, and they help us in writing our essays, our homework, our research papers, and our reports. Thank you, and I hope that we can keep this program going on for many years to come.
My name is Paul Jones, and I'm in 7th grade. I thank you for the benefactor for donating this expensive machine, or should I say laptop, to our school. Now these days in school are much easier to connect to the Internet Explorer to find websites for our school, such as projects, writing, homework, classwork. For example, going to Yahoo and finding ancient Rome, and just for fun. Plus, we are learning how to type. When you have it, you feel like it's an adventure hallway, you just logged on. But the main thing is, working on projects are really, really easy to get answers instead of going to the library, museums, and zoos to get your answers. And here we are, the future had come to use laptops in school. So I think this is a new style of working on laptops. I thank you a million.
Hello, my name is Kenesha Tillman.
And my name is Aisha Sims.
And we are speaking on behalf of the 8th grade class. We would like to thank you for giving us these laptops. We really appreciate these wonderful tools. With these computers, we can go beyond most learning experiences. We have many benefits with these computers. For example, we can use word processing to write reports and essays, and the wireless internet for researchers.
Belle students are so happy that we use these laptops during our recess and lunchtime. Our lunchtime is very important to us, but since these laptops are such a great pleasure, we want to use them every waking moment. On these high-tech computers, we have many resources to the outside world. Thank you for providing us an opportunity to become part of the Digital Village community. In conclusion, we really appreciate the thought of you sending us these wonderful laptops. We want to give thanks to all and thank you for our time.
Talofa. My name is Sean Fifita. Many students and I just wanted to thank you guys for donating the laptops to our school. It helped our school be a better place. It keeps kids off the street. It helped us in our studies. It is easy to email our work to our teachers. We don't have to stress our parents to go take us to the libraries. It is easy to carry around. It is easy to work with. We didn't have to pay that much for it. We learned things on our laptops. Our computer teachers are teaching us well. These are some of the many ways that the gift you guys gave us helped us. We thank you for the gift you have given us.
And this is my 5th year as a 6th grade teacher here at Belle Haven. To convey some of the excitement that I feel about the computers, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my history. About a year ago, I had gone into temporary retirement due to the birth of my 3rd child. And about that time, my husband started going to a lot of meetings for something called the Digital Village. And it didn't mean that much to me because he goes to a lot of meetings and I didn't pay that much attention until he started talking about Belle Haven. At that time, he told me that there might be a project where all the kids would get laptops, and the first thing I said was, yeah, right. Well, he kept going to the meetings and he kept reporting back to me, and more it seemed like this unbelievable dream was going to become a reality. And this is something that no teacher could resist. So at that point, probably in the springtime, I came back out of retirement and came back to Miss Spencer and said I wanted to come back to work. Now, if you fast forward into this fall, before we got the laptops, every day the kids were asking, are the laptops here today? Are the laptops here today? Until the teachers and the administrators were going nuts. But you could really feel the excitement of the kids and the teachers and the administrators just mounting and mounting. And then the big day came. Well, I've never been on a playground during lunch on a sunny day where there's not one kid running around. They were all lined up against the walls playing on their computers. It was amazing. Since then, we've gotten to use them in our classroom more and more and integrate them into our curriculum. So some of the things that we do are to type our daily journals. We've done our essay projects on Microsoft Word. We're starting a science research project on resources. And I'm looking forward to publishing a website for my class and many other projects. So I really want to thank all the benefactors and the people involved in bringing this dream, making it a reality for Belle Haven. Let's see. It fills me with such pride to see all my students and all my former students with their computers. So often as educators, we feel frustrated by what we don't have and what we can't give our students. And the computers and the internet really give us an opportunity to address all those needs. And for me, I can't think of a more tangible way I can't think of a more tangible way to create equity in education. So with the computers, we've not just put a piece of technology in their hands, but we've also given them a chance at fulfilling their potential. So thank you.
We're so lucky she came out of retirement. I just wanted to, before I introduce Dr. Knight, I think it's really important for you to turn around and look at the selfless people who helped make all of this go. And those are our teachers. So would all of our teachers stand up or wave your hands or something? I've got Miss Feld and Dr. Kay and Mr. Arana and Miss Charles and Mr. Kawili and Mr. Baroon, Mr. Burns over there, Mr. Lane. Over here we have Mr. Duenas, so you waving, Mr. Simas, and Miss Rivera. Miss Harris, where are you, Miss Harris? Our right arms. She really helps to make things go, Miss Harris. All of our paraprofessionals, all of these people really make this thing work well. I want to, at this point, introduce the woman who really made this go. Nothing in this district happens unless Dr. Knight says it can happen. And not only does she encourage you in projects such as this, but she helps to provide resources. And we have, I don't know if our technology group is out here, but we have a wonderful technology department, and they have really been helping us quite a bit. So now I'll introduce to you Dr. Knight, and she can welcome you as well. Dr. Knight.
Thank you very much. This is a wonderful school. It is a wonderful school. And you have a wonderful principal. Now, all right, come on, kids. Let's hear it for your principal. All right. I don't hear you. Let's hear it again. Now let's hear it for your vice principal. Now how about your wonderful teachers? Now let's give a hand to the wonderful students. All right. Thank you so much. You made me so proud to see what has happened to this school because of wonderful partnerships. I can recall when I came to East Palo Alto in 1985, we felt like we were an island all by itself with very few true partnerships. Yeah, we received some donations of old computers and old furniture and things that people didn't want. And then all of a sudden, true partners came along and began to provide some real support to students and brought in new computers, helped us put together a state-of-the-art technology program so that you can use these computers in your classroom long before we even dreamed of having laptops. We really appreciate the strong relationships that we have with Menlo Park, the city of Menlo Park. I want to tell you, I could never dream of a better partnership. Can you imagine a city building a library for you and then be willing to make it a joint use facility? This is unheard of for an elementary school district. Often these kinds of partnerships take place with high schools, but we made it happen right here because we had a city manager with some vision, and we had a city council who was willing to support that city manager. And then the city manager brought in the right personnel. Mary DePen and I started out with one little classroom, one summer, providing some extracurricular activities for them, which grew into her big place over here where she's providing now additional services and led to the daycare center across the street. We also have other dreams with Menlo Park. This area back here will be transformed into a state-of-the-art playground for the joint use of children in this community. Believe me, there was no way that I could have ever raised the quality of education for students here without the kind of true partnerships that we've had with Cisco Systems, with Oracle, with HP, with the Packard Foundation, and others. So those companies and entities felt that by investing in students was very as important as investing in stocks. And you can see the fruits of your investments when you hear youngsters a few years ago who could only speak in one language now are speaking in 2 and 3 languages. The fluency in English is so important in this state, and it appears that our connection with technology is going to assist those youngsters in improving their fluency. And then, because of the courageousness of this principal, we are going a step farther. We are now going to show the rest of California, and by the way, we are the first school district who is doing this, how to truly implement an inclusion program where every youngster is eligible and will receive a quality education, no matter what their circumstances are. And so our inclusion program, which is a part of our special education program, and this school is one of the schools that will be implementing that program. I am hoping that you will see more and more special needs students as an integral part of the regular ed program. And so we have our eyes on Belhaven for several reasons. One is that they are participating in this marvelous experiment, and 2, because they're going to show how technology can improve the quality of education. And Ms. Spencer and the staff here at this school, and all of you who have assisted us in making this dream become a reality, I want to congratulate you for your hard work and your continuing to keep your eyes on the prize, because there is great joy in seeing children realize their full potential. Thank you, students. You are the best audience I've had this week. I want to tell you, this morning I had a meeting with my principals, and they were not near as quiet as you are. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Executive from Hewlett-Packard supporting the East Palo Alto Digital Village Initiative. So I know that says a lot. That may not mean much to you guys, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that. But I really have the pleasure today to come and honor and congratulate all of you. So it would do Hewlett-Packard a great service if you guys would remember one thing. What type of laptop PC are you guys using? What kind? Can it? HP OmniBooks, all right. So we heard a lot today from some of the students about what those laptops are doing for you guys. And a few of us had the pleasure of visiting Dr. K's classroom a few weeks ago. And I think at that time, most of you had only had the laptops for a couple of weeks. We were blown away at how much you guys knew already. So just to tell you a little bit about why Hewlett-Packard is supporting all of you students and why we are very much committed to this effort, we have embarked on an initiative called Digital Village, where we truly believe that all people, youth and adults alike, should have access to the benefits offered through the digital age, and that includes economic and social benefits. So one thing we've done is partnered with the community of East Palo Alto in terms of your civic leaders to really understand what are the needs of this community. And while there are several very, very significant projects, the one that everyone really has their hearts and souls into is this particular project, this one-to-one e-learning. And the school that was selected was Belle Haven. So know, you guys, that you really, really are honored by the community. People feel very honored that you guys are really, really going to be the stars of the future, or as it says on the building over here, the stars that shine brightly. So we're really here to support you guys, to ensure that you really do take advantage of the opportunities of the digital age. So with that, once again, I'm here to congratulate all of you, and some of you I've met, but I do look forward to visiting all of you in the near future. Congratulations.
But I imagine Tom is sitting in that meeting right now wishing he could be here, because NetSchools is very close to his heart. And he also wants me to tell you how thrilled he is to see this program kick off at Belle Haven today. So in the spirit of a party and a celebration, one of my colleagues from NetSchools, Mary Molesky over here, has brought along lots of NetSchools fun things. And we're going to give these to Miss Spencer and Miss Harris and let them take care of them and pass them out to everybody another day. So thank you and congratulations. We look forward to a great school year.
Good afternoon, everybody. Congresswoman Eshoo was definitely very disappointed that she couldn't make it today. In fact, we dropped her off at the airport this morning. She was telling me about how sad she was that she wasn't going to be here. And she was just very proud to play just her little part in making sure that funding was available for this program, and that just to see you guys here with all your computers and hear all the stories from the students about how proud they were and how excited they were to have them just really would make her so proud. So good luck to all of you students with the computers, and I know you guys will use them well.
One of our paraprofessionals, Miss Watkins, wrote up a little worksheet for the Belle Haven Extended Day History and Research class. And students, this is for you, because this is hot off the computer, and this is what she wants you to know. Did you enjoy researching the history of Native Americans for your 8th grade social studies class? Would you like tips on using the internet for research? Do you have an interest and need help searching for information? Are you interested in getting the most out of the World Wide Web? If you answer yes to any of the above questions, join me in the MUR today, November 6th at 4 p.m. and bring your laptops. Other areas we will research are careers, search for the right college, scholarship, grant sources on the net, individual interest. Questions, see Miss Watkins. So this is a note from Miss Watkins, and I wanted to make sure you all got that. Let's give her a hand, too. I don't know if she's out here. Miss Watkins, are you? There she is. She's wonderful. But I do think this is a very important day for the Belle Haven School and the Belle Haven community. Now, our students in grades 4 through 8 and their families are truly equipped to participate on an equal footing in the 21st century. We expect our new one-to-one technology program to have far-reaching effects on our students' learning, as well as on family involvement and the economic well-being of our community. And that's where I'm going to end this, and the choir will take over.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrims pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring.
Thank you, Miss Charles's class. She was dismayed because she didn't have her piano, and we just couldn't move this big, heavy piano that we had over here. So I think those students did a pretty good job without the piano, so let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Charles. And now this is what we'd like to do. Students, get ready and turn on your laptops, because our guests are now going to wander around, and then in about maybe 10 minutes, we'll have to be ready to go, and we're going to try to do the March of the Laptops. Remember that commercial, the March of the Laptops back to your classroom. So, everybody ready? All right, so I think we'll do 8 minutes. Guests, please feel free to stand up and wander among the students, ask any questions you like, and see what they're doing. Thank you for coming.
Wait here. To ancient Egypt, right?
Okay, looks like the 6th grade can now go with their march. Thank you. You look wonderful. Thank you.
Bye. Can I say something? I'm happy to get a laptop. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I was listening on TV. I'm so proud to have a laptop, and I wish I could do something else with it. I wish we could get this. Bye. Bye.